We first measure the distance between the end journals of the crankshaft so we can position the trunnion support columns properly. Place the crankshaft in the trunnions, making any additional adjustments as necessary. Now we take the 5 measurements of the crankshaft that the microprocessor needs for proper balancing. Measurement A is the distance from the center of the left trunnion to the center of the left correction point, in this case, the left end counterweight of the crankshaft. Press the A button, input the measured number, check it, and then press the B button to complete the entering of the A value and prepare the microprocessor for the B value. The B measurement is the distance between the 2 correction points, center to center. Enter the number measured, press the C button to enter the B dimension, and open the C dimension. The C dimension is the distance from the right correction point to the right trunnion, center to center. Enter, check the number, and press the RL button to enter this C measurement. Measure the radius from the center of the crankshaft to the correction surface, where you will correct on the left side. Enter the value, check it, and press the RR button to enter the RL value. The RR measurement is the correction radius for the right correction point. Enter this value, check it, and press the RR button again to accept the RR value. When the light goes out, the RR value is entered. Now we mount the angle indicator disc to the left end of the crankshaft. The disc has both red and yellow numbers along with concentric circles. We will use the red numbers since we are using the left end of the shaft. The disc has a magnet mounted on it to sense the correction angle. On the other side of the disc, a small lump of clay is used to hold the disc onto the end of the crankshaft. Attach the disc, centering it so that the circles evenly surround the shaft. Move the tachometer pickup to within 1/4 to 1/2 inch away from the magnet on the disc. The crankshaft hold down fits over the oil slinger. Lower the hold down into position so that the nylon V-block rests over the slinger with the hold down in its locked position. Tighten the mounting bolts, securing the hold down. The V-groove should fit directly down onto the slinger, and the crankshaft should turn easily in the hold down. On the microprocessor, set the function switches as follows: GM for grams of correction, IN for dimensions in inches, REM for correction to be by removing. Spin the crankshaft up to speed. No particular speed is needed. 200 to 400 RPM will give good results. When readings appear after 15 to 20 seconds, stop the spin. The left and right correction angles and amounts are displayed on the microprocessor. Now turn the crankshaft by hand so that the angle on the indicator disc at the pointer matches the 59-degree left angle reading on the microprocessor. You use the red numbers. Mark the correction area at the 12 o'clock position. That is where you will remove the left amount of material. Now turn the crankshaft to the indicated 11-degree right angle position and mark the right counterweight for removal of the indicated right correction amount. Now we are ready to remove material as indicated. Roll the drill press across and lock it into place. Cover the right trunnion and journal area with rags to prevent metal chips from falling onto the trunnions. Remove the necessary weight. Your operator's manual has a chart that shows the depth of drilling necessary. Repeat the process for the left side. Move the drill press. Cover the trunnions to protect them from metal chips. Drill carefully and clean off all metal chips when you have finished drilling. Clean both of the crankshaft journals and add 2 drops of oil to each journal. Run the crankshaft up to balancing speed again. The microprocessor indicates that both correction amounts are now within our standards. If the amounts were not within standards, we would remove weight at the indicated positions until the indicated amounts are within our specifications. Now press the tolerance button, and if both meters read under 0.25 ounce inches, you are finished balancing the crankshaft. If necessary, you would now add the damper, flywheel, and pressure plate one at a time, rebalancing as each is added. Be sure that you input the necessary dimensions at each step.